We'd allocated a preliminary budget of 32,000, which wasn't as much as Martha's, but then again, we can't all fuck 97-year-olds. Brenda had 40, average. Martha, well, most of his side were dead, so that was 50, figures. Kathleen, just 60. Mind you, he hasn't got long to live, so he points to splash out. Eve, 100. Jeannie, now she thought she was little Mrs. Popular with 180 on her guest list. My day, 300, you know. Well, I don't actually know 300 people. People were allowed to bring guests to my day. The wedding invites were on Italian parchment. Tuscany cream with gold-plaited corners. An ivory satin bow, wax-sealed with a poem inside. Your presents are requested at this special time, so be sure to check my wedding list, which can be found online. There were going to be flowers, buttonholes, red stems, carnations are tacky, flower garlands, a floral anvil, and a set of flowers spelt into my name. You know, like they have at funerals. The witnesses were going to be my mother and my ex, whom a few months before did manage to raise an extra 12 grand for the kitty. So his story won't be going to the press now. And I knew what I was going to do with the extra cash. Spend it. I had the Scottish Highlanders playing bagpipes. I Will Always Love You. Oh, I've always loved that song. Then there were the bridesmaids, the page boys, the chimney sweep, and I had 11 doves. Oh, well, the number's not significant, that's just how many doves he had. But he's got 10 now. That does work. I arrived in a horse-drawn carriage. My father was giving me away. He said we should have had fireworks. I said, you can't have fireworks. That would mean everybody would be looking up. And it's my day, you know. Besides, fireworks would send the horses mental. Oh, he hasn't got a clue, bless him. We were trotting up the driveway that leads to the marquee, and my dad put his hand on my shoulder and said, really quietly, with a weird sound in his voice, just quietly like, he said, I'm so proud of you. I didn't know what to do, and then the bagpipes burst into action, and I think that's what started the nosebleed off, and I've got blood in the veil and everything. Oh, look at me! And the bagpipes were blaring as the carriage swept up the driveway towards the marquee. My nose was streaming, and my dad was very quick to give me his hanky, which I've still got, that is coming with me. And as I stepped out of the carriage, that was it, you know? There was that second when I could have walked into the marquee. I could have walked up the aisle. But who would have been waiting for me when I got to the top? No one. No one.